Y'all? Welcome to the live. Gonna adjust my chat settings. Waiting for some people to join. How's everybody's day going? Smash that like button as soon as you get in here, please. It helps tremendously. In case you didn't know, that helps the YouTube algorithm get our videos out to more and more people. I got a Mountain Dew Code Red. I'm finishing up from lunch, and yeah, I got some stuff on my mind, and I got some plans to share. So, what's going on, Joe? What's up, Caesar? How's everybody's day going? So, I'm gonna show you guys where we at right now, and then I'll give you guys the backstory because it's a plan in motion. Don't really know what to make of it yet. I have an idea of how I want it to go, but we'll see. I am woofing. Like, my hair is all types of crazy. I look like a muskrat right now. I look like a wet muskrat. But we out here at Best Buy right now. I'm out here looking like a wet muskrat. What's up, Daz? Let me put my hat back on. So yeah, we at Best Buy right now. And basically the purpose of me going to Best Buy right now is because for a very long time I've been trying to recruit some people to join the team. And I don't know, I was scrolling through Facebook the other day on my personal account because I don't have a company account, and came across this young man who does, excuse me, 90s themed photo shoots. And I hope that the Wi-Fi and the service here is good, because if not, that's gonna suck. Chime in if the what's up, Kurt? What's up, Larry Fisher? Yeah, I look like a muskrat. I look like a wet muskrat. So yeah, so very long story short, this guy was doing 90s themed photo shoots. And excuse me, what aisle could I find external hard drives? All right, perfect. And I ordered the 65-inch TV yesterday. It was on nice. What brand? What brand? Is it OLED? Is it regular LED? Let's see it. We got to see it. I'm excited for you. Make sure you get a good HDMI wire. It has to be really good, like a really good name brand. Don't skip out on it. So, all right, let me get back to the story. So, the reason why, all right, so yeah, I messed up my train of thought. So, basically, the kid does 90s themed photo shoots. So I'm like, oh, sweet. You know, this guy, he's a photographer and he does some other stuff, and people are really happy to work with him. He has his own portfolio. And I'm like, how cool would it be if I could, uh, work with him and maybe let's put some stuff together. So I'm thinking, how cool would it be that I could put some stuff together? I just don't really know you know, how to really put it out there. So I'm like, on Facebook. Then I notice what's up, Mark One? You got a Roku TV? Nice, nice. So he had put on Facebook that he needed an external hard drive and that he was asking if anyone could get one for him. And you guys know me and the Dare to Dream, Dream to Inspire movement that I'm doing. I thought it was about time that I put my plan into action and let my actions speak louder than words. Because up until this point, aside from Toys for Tots and aside from the back to school supply drive, I feel like I need to do more, and I need to incorporate and get more out of this channel. I need to squeeze every little bit of juice in it, but I also need to invest. I need to invest in you guys because you guys invested in me. And not for nothing, I did a lot of reinvesting back into the channel. Most of the money that I've made through YouTube has the went back into the trucking companies to go ahead and continue to be on the road and doing more and more stuff for you guys. So he posted a status, can anyone, buy me a hard drive or something like that. And so I reached out to him via comment and I was like, hey, did you get it? And he was like, nah, I didn't get it. And so I was like, what did you need it for? And he basically went into the whole spiel of what he needed it for. He had a bunch of photos on his phone. Technically, he doesn't want to delete it, but he doesn't want to fill up his computer with the photos because he's a photographer. So I'm like, oh, okay, okay. So I'm like, hey, man, hit me up. So he had hit me up, and I said, hey, I need an address so I can send you the external hard drive. And he's just like, um, I don't know you like that. And I'm like, ah, he's right. He's right. He got a point. He has a point. So I told him I'll get him a 1 terabyte external hard drive, but I need an address. And he was just like, why would I do that? I don't know you like that. I don't even know if you're real. So and I was like, all right, you know what? That was my fault. So I said, hi. I said, I'll start. My name is Mike Safford. And I went into the whole spiel of YouTube. I do this thing where I occasionally like to sponsor little events such as Toys for Tots, the Back to School Supply Drive, all through the help of with the money that I make from YouTube, and I like to give back. I also like to support entrepreneurs and small businesses, and the way I do that is through Fridays Feast and promoting. So, like promoting people's businesses and stuff. So he was just like, "Nah, man, I need like a photo of you saying like holding like something saying camera." So I was like, "All right, how about I post something on my company YouTube channel?" He was like, "I don't know." So I was just like, "All right, I got one better." So I said, "Why don't I send him a video of myself because I have my company merch on?" So I called him by his last name. I was like, "Look, I want to buy you this hard drive," and I sent him a small video of me holding my business card front and back, and I sent it to him. And I said, I'm only doing this in hopes that you and I we could work together. So right now, um, wait, hold on. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. The area I'm from, the end bridge scene from Convoy was shot at the bridge that was. Wait. Joe, I'm not really following, Joe. What's up, Don in Hawaii? Where you been? Aloha, brother. Aloha. How is he going to get it from someone else though? Daz, that maybe it was someone on his friends list. I don't know, but as far as I know, I'm the only person that's about to put the money where my mouth is. So I hate that my phone does this. Every time I click the flip screen, it doesn't flip. So now I'm at Best Buy and I'm looking at external hard drives. And you know what I just realized? That they got 14 terabytes for $229. That's really cheap. That's really cheap. But if you're gonna if you want a fast external hard drive, don't get HDD. It has to be solid state. It has to be a solid state hard drive. But that's okay because we're not here for that. That's way more than what he's asking. So he only wants a 1 terabyte hard drive. And I'm looking over here. They have 1 terabyte hard drives for $54.99. Thank you, Don. I appreciate it. That's okay. Oh, got it, Joe. Got it. What's up, AJ's channel? So I'm looking at the 1 terabyte hard drives. They're $54.99. Yeah, I guess I could get him one of those, or I, you know, what I was looking to spend is somewhere in the realm of 70 to $100. So they have a 2 terabyte hard drive, and that's $70 right there. So why not, right? Or I could get him, you know, a 4 terabyte or a 5 terabyte. So now let me go back into saying the rest of the story. So um, I found out he lives a city away from me. So instead of mailing it to him, I was like, "How about we just meet up? We'll meet up. We could meet up for lunch. It's on me." And he was just like, "Oh, cool. Do you have cameras? Can you bring cameras?" So I was like, "Actually, I record with GoPros. I record with Insta 360 cameras, and I also record with a drone." He was like, "Sweet, I have a drone." I was like, "No way!" And then he had told me what drone he got. So very long story short, we're supposed to have a date this Sunday, and I want to record how it goes for you guys. So we're supposed to go out for lunch. Uh, we're supposed to be there at 11 a.m. at the lunch spot. And then him and I were supposed to go fly drones, and he said he wants to get more into videography. And I'm like, cool, I could teach him that. And he said he's only flown his drone maybe twice. So I'm like, all right, that's right up my alley. And he said, he's afraid to hit the record button, and I'm like, you know, record everything, record everything. We could edit later. So, now him and I, we kind of got a date on Sunday to meet up and go and pick each other's brains a bit. So what I want to do is I want to get I want to ask your guys' opinion because I need help blessing this guy. What am I gonna wear for a date? I was thinking about wearing my Daisy Dukes, the ones that say wide load on them, and maybe my Chucks and a shirt that stops just short of my belly button. What do you think? Yeah, Peter. That's what I said. So Peter is talking about how cheap it is for the 14 terabyte, and I can't remember the one that I just bought, but I think I overpaid. 'Cause I think I bought an 8 terabyte, and yeah, I think I bought an 8 terabyte, and it's slow. It really is. So, all right. So let me ask your guys's. Let me ask your guys's opinion on what am I gonna buy him? Because eventually he's gonna see this video, and he's gonna know that you guys had somewhat of an influence. So, sorry, it keeps. Yeah, so he's only asking for 1 terabyte. For those of you who are not tech savvy, these are the hard drives that I run when I'm at home or on the go, and I need to make quick file transfers and stuff like that. Um, and a terabyte is 1,000 gigs, so that's 5,000 gigs for $109, or I could get him a 2,000 gig one for $70. Um, so what do you guys think? Get him a 5 terabyte, Don? Get him a 5 terabyte. And I'm interested because I think these are locked. Are these locked? Oh, no, they're not. I want to see what the difference is between the Ultras because this is the first time I've ever seen this. The Ultras. I wonder what the file transfer rate is on these. Not really sure, but yeah, I could get him a 4 or 5. Yeah, so the 5 terabyte is $109, and so yeah, so and that's what I'm saying. So if he doesn't have anything yet for storage, then that would be my guess. I don't think 5 terabytes would be a bad starter because I burned through these like nothing. Like just yesterday, I transferred over 500 gigs in files, and that doesn't even include my proxy files. So, portable hard drive, yep, super speed USB cable. So it has everything in it that he would need for $110. Yeah. So, and then my hope would be that this right here would break the ice and that he would understand that, you know, I'm genuine. You guys see that I'm real. The same way that I am on here with you guys is the same way I am in real life. Just cool, calm, collected. I run into fans out. I run into fans out in the open and at stores and stuff at Comic Cons, and exactly how you guys see me on here is exactly how you'll see me in real life. Like it doesn't change. Like so, we're gonna buy him the 5 terabyte, even though he's only asking for a 1 terabyte. And yeah, I eat real. Oh man, damn, my boy got J's on. So yeah, so I'm gonna buy this for him because I'm hoping that it's gonna break the ice. And I've been looking into getting more content creators for the channel, so that way it brings different variety of content to the channel. So we'll see how it goes. And in worst case scenario, it's only $100. $100 in some time. But you know, when he watches this video, I need him to understand that this $110 for me is my time, my money that I'm investing in you, and I don't even know you. So don't waste it. If time is money, and if we're not talking money, you wasting my time. But that's all right. I need you to get started somewhere. I need you to start with something because I started with nothing. And this is me reaching out to him, and letting him know that I'm investing my time and my money into you so that you have a leg up. Dare to dream, dream to inspire. And that's what I'm doing here today. So we're going to go ahead. What's going on, man? Are you on break or?
No,
Oh,
just observing.
observing?
No, an associate.
Oh, got it. I did graphic design and designs in mid 2000 while going through medical history. Yeah, I mean, for those people who are on here that if you got extra time, like I'm still cranking out 60 hours a week, over 60 hours a week at my day job, and I'm making time for someone else, and I could be out creating content. What's up, Leah Liz? Welcome, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. So yeah, so the plan is to record the entire day.
115.91 is going to be your total.
You need to put in my account information.
Mike, right?
Yep.
Just confirm your total right there. And your plan's included with your toll tag. So,
Okay.
as far as the protection plan is concerned.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So the total is 115.91, guys.
So that right there, that's just letting you know the protection plan is included. If for whatever reason you had to use it, it's just a $29 service fee that's collected at the time. So, but you're protected for the $144.99 price point. So
Sweet.
that's what you want to get texted. It's 115.
It's already in. Do I leave
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
All right. Sweet.
All right, you're all set, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great one. Okay.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, I'm not gonna get a gift receipt. So focus. So 115.91 was the total for this. So yeah, so he 1 terabyte. We're getting them 5. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys, all the fans, for all the love and the support. Because without you guys, this would not be possible. I stand by my message: dare to dream, dream to inspire, and that's what we want. Once I saw that he was into like 90s theme stuff, and I'm like, it's so hard to come across people that are real, that like the same stuff that I like, and aren't really flaky. You know. So, hopefully this breaks the ice. Yeah, I'm hoping that it breaks the ice, and it basically encourages him to want to work with me. I was going to go to Geek Squad, but I don't got time right now. I need to get some sleep. I've been up since 12:30. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Hold on, I gotta remember where I parked that. Oh, I see it. All right, so Daz asked a really good question. What are my expectations for him? Number one, first and foremost, to show up. That's it. That's the first step, and just be the best him that he can be. But hopefully, how do I word it without it sounding weird? I want him to be the best him that he can be, but also I want his hunger and his eagerness to learn to never stop. And that's for everyone. Because if I wanna be real about this, and I wanna if I want to be real about this and I want him to be a content creator and work with me and, you know, make a bunch of cool things. Like, I got some video concepts behind the scenes going on right now. I'm working on securing some funding for one of the videos. Um, I'm not charging the guy, but I need extra services that I can't provide. Like, I could have provided, but there's a fee associated with it. So, um, and then on top of that, I got a couple video shoots I want to get done. One of them, I'm looking for a venue, and then I'll be looking for a model. And then the other one, I have the venues, I just need the model, and we could get it done like that. So, um, so yeah, so my expectations of him are just to be the greatest him that he can be, and to want to continue to grow and learn as much as he can. And him and I, hopefully, I'm in the very early stages of starting to rebuild my team. And I just want to create cool content and take this channel to a whole nother level of production, really. Because now that I don't drive trucks for myself, it's not really going to be trucking videos aside from, you know, either older content, which I upload from time to time, reaction videos. But, I'm already I already got my foot halfway through the door. What's up, dead dog? Welcome to the live. So yeah, so the plan is to bring my GoPros, record us having lunch, let him introduce himself. That's if he wants. I'll ask him, are you open to the idea of documenting from day one? Whether he wants to take this and go on about his way, no strings attached. It's kind of like the Matrix. You could do the red pill or you could do the blue pill. The blue pill, he takes this, it's no strings attached. He wakes up, he goes to sleep, wakes up, it was all a dream, but he still has this. Or the red pill, he takes this and we take it as far down the rabbit hole as we can possibly go. Because with my ambition, with my drive, with my motivation, with my leadership, I feel like we can go far. I feel like, it's just I need people that are going to be open to new ideas, that will never have the opportunity to say that they can't do it or that it can't be done. Because the thing is, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. The truth of the matter is, while I was driving trucks up to 70 hours a work week, I was still cranking out content for you guys almost every single day. Doing woodworking videos. I was still doing the nostalgic 90s. Well, the nostalgic 90s happened because that's when I lost a Home Depot contract, and there was like a few weeks in there. Then I caught COVID. But, um, you know, if I could film full time and designate, my 60 hours a week instead of working, creating content, traveling the world, doing Friday's feast all over the world, that would be awesome. Take you guys on travel tours, take you guys to go see the world, and give you guys the opportunity to live vicariously through me and through my experiences. Why not? Right? Daz, you're asking for a miracle. So for those of you still catching up, um, Daz said she wants me to find an accident involving a Swift truck that wasn't their fault. She doesn't think she's ever seen one. You're asking for a miracle. All right. So who are we talking about? Thank you, Daz. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you like the React videos. So Leah Liz. So I'll give you guys a recap. If you're just joining the live, make sure you guys smash that like button. This is new beginnings for the Dare to Dream, Dream to Inspire. I feel like I talk about it, but now it's time to put those actions into play. So, very long story short, I came across this young man on Facebook. Um, I started following him because following him on Facebook. Full disclosure, um, because he was promoting a '90s themed photo shoot that he did. So I thought that was really awesome. I DM'd him. I was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know, this is a great concept. Keep it going. There's actually a '90s con coming up. This, that, and the third, whatever." So, and he was like, "Thank you. I appreciate it. This, that, and the third." Kept all the, kept it smooth and simple. Then about a week ago, he had posted a status on Facebook saying, "I really need like a 1 terabyte hard drive. Can someone get one for me?" And then he put like a crying face. So I waited a day, then I commented. And I said, "Hey, did you end up getting one?" He said, "No, sadly." And I said, I commented and I was like, "Well, what did you need it for?" And then he said, "Well, I have a lot of photos on my phone." He is a photographer. And he was like, "I have a lot of photos on my phone and I don't want to delete them. And I would really like to store them on my, at home on the external hard drive so that it does not fill up my computer." So, mind you, he's only asking for a 1 terabyte hard drive. So that's 1,000 gigs. Today we got him a 5. We got him a 5,000 gig. So um, I said, "Hit me up." So he DM'd me. And I said, "Hey, I said, I need an address so that I can send you the hard drive." And he said, "I don't," he was like, "Why would I do that? I don't know you. Like, I don't know you like that." And I was like, "All right, to be fair, that is true. Doesn't know me from a hole in the wall." So I said, "I'll start it off. Hello, my name is Mike Safford. I run a YouTube channel called Safford Delivery and Transportation Services. I occasionally like to sponsor small events such as Toys for Tots, the Back to School Supply Drive, and I have a slogan um, or a saying that I use called Dare to Dream, Dream to Inspire, where I like to inspire younger generations to go out and do great and be great. And I also like to promote other entrepreneurs. I like to promote, small businesses. I do that on my segment called Friday's Feast, and just went into the whole spiel about it. And he was like, "How do I know you're even real?" And he was like, "Can you send me a picture with you saying the word camera or something like that in it?" So I said, "I'll do you one better. Why don't I post a status on my company YouTube page?" And he's like, I don't know. So I said, all right, cool. Look, I look like a muskrat. I look crazy. I look, I look like I look like I just got out of rehab. Like I haven't been to the barbershop in probably a month. So mind you, this was a couple of days ago, about a week ago. So I had my company merch on, my company hoodie, and you know, Stafford delivery hoodie, and I sent him a video. I called him out by his name, and I said, "Hey, I really want to get you that 1 terabyte hard drive, so let me know this, that, and the third." So then he had messaged back. He goes, "Okay, now I believe you." So just to be fair, I sent him a video of my business card, front and back, holographic and all, and I sent that to him as well. Then I asked him where'd he live. Then I find out he only lives a city away. So I was like, all right, instead of me mailing it to you, I'll do you one better. Why don't you and I, we meet up, select a day, and we'll meet up, and I'll get you this hard drive. And so this Sunday, we have a we have plans to meet up to go fly drones. I'll teach him some editing, and we're gonna make a day of it. But I told him it got to be early, and because Sunday night at midnight, uh, or that would be Monday morning, I have to go to work. So he only asked for a 1 terabyte, and I got him a 5. So I'm gonna send him the link to this video so he can watch it to know that my word is bond and that I don't flake. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And that's what I'm trying to teach the younger generation, that if you say something, then you better mean it and you come through on your word. So him and I were supposed to go to a restaurant in Groton. I told him I would treat for lunch, and this part I didn't disclose or discuss, but I was thinking about it like yesterday or maybe the day before yesterday. How cool would it be to, for full transparency, bring the GoPro, ask him if he would mind being on camera, and we can record the entire day. Obviously I would edit it, but it's so that, number one, we have in detail, you know, the conversations, him picking my brain, me picking his brain, how he got his start, his name, his age, what inspired him to be a photographer, any questions that you guys might have, or if he wouldn't mind us going live. I wouldn't mind that at all. And then when we go out into the field, I'll set up, the GoPro to record us and the teachings and us learning, because I know how to operate my drone. He has a totally different setup, so I'm thinking, why not? Yeah, there's one Blockbuster open in the U.S. It's in Bend, Oregon, the town of Bend. To be honest with you, I don't even remember where I got this hoodie. Um, if I had to take a guess, it was either A, Home Depot, or B, it was at Tractor Supply. And my intuition is telling me it was at Tractor Supply. Yeah, no, this is the black hoodie. It only looks blue because the tint on my glass it's shining blue, and then it's probably looks blue. So, but yeah, so I'm excited, um, because who knows? It could lead to, you know, a really good like mentor program, and I'm kind of taking the advice from some of you guys. I remember one night I did I think it was the night that I had the how I went to the Mexican restaurant and I was still hungry afterwards, and then I went to Popeyes. So I'm kind of taking your guys' advice where you guys were telling me that I should try to open up a school or something, to teach people, but I don't have a degree in anything, and I don't have a degree in teaching. I only know, you know, from what I from experience and practical stuff, you know. So, like me personally, I can never teach a woodshop working class because I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Editing, I have some idea of what I'm doing. Um, but yeah, so like I am really trying to take this filming thing to another level, um, and bring you guys content that you guys would have never thought that you guys would see from a trucking YouTube channel. Because remember, I was cranking out videos almost 7 days a week for you guys. Now, not so much because I'm going hard in the paint doing my 12 hours to 14 hours a day. Like yesterday, I did a full 14. Yesterday, I did a full 14-hour shift. And then today, I did pretty much a full 12. So, I'm still cranking out a little over 60 hours. But now it's cool because I get Saturday and Sunday off. But I do have to go to bed early on Sunday so I could be up at 12:30 midnight Monday morning. So, but the only one that had them in, yeah, yep. You have a friend who had no degree and got hired at a nearby university teaching carpentry and woodshop. That's awesome. See, and I actually found a place downtown Norwich this morning, and I might mess this up, but I'm gonna just go for it because I got a feeling that this is what it's called. I think it's called Foundry 66, and it's a place where small entrepreneurs meet up, and I'm not really sure. That's the extent of what I got. But I was thinking, maybe on a Saturday or something, I could go down there, check it out, see what it's all about. Apparently, well, according to online, it's open 24 hours a day. So, not really sure what it entails, but curious to see. Yep. So, as it stands right now, I got plans for Sunday, and then like my little mentor thing, and then I have a filming project this Saturday that I'm trying to secure funds for. Um, but I have to see what the weather's looking like because I'm not going to be out there filming in the rain and overcast. It has to be a nice day. I already wrote a script for it, and it's gonna be a little different than what you guys seen before. So I'm really excited. Hopefully the weather holds up, and if the client wants to put up the extra funds necessary, it's gonna be all green lights. So I'm excited. So I'm not charging him a thing because but I do need extra and special services rendered that I cannot provide. So I'm hoping that he's willing to put up the funds because, if I have to put the funds, that's not really going to be fair. So I was working with sound and light and TV and stage on festivals and sweet. That's awesome. See, I've never done anything like that. See, all my filming, editing, produce, like I'm a self-taught editor, self-taught filmer. I do my own SFX because I used to be a DJ, and I only work with natural light, so I've never had the opportunity to work with artificial or studio light. I actually had a lady hit me up on Facebook like last summer. She was asking if she could help me with my filming projects and stuff. And I told her I'm a like when I looked at her profile, she uses these big, massive, like really professional studio quality cameras, and I've never used any of that, so I feel like you know it's kind of I wouldn't say I wouldn't say intimidating, but I feel like the work that I'm doing, she's overqualified. And even though she wants to help, um, I just don't really see a need for her, if that makes sense. Like, I don't mind her tagging along, but I don't know what job to give her, like, um, you know, hey, go make sure that leaf doesn't blow into the shot. Like I don't know. Normally I just film life as it happens and it is what it is. I don't know. I got the X2. Funny story, a week before I got the X2, the same week that I got the X2, the X3 came out. I was like, oh no, I was so angry because the X3 has a bigger sensor in it for low light situations, and that would have been so much better for the House of Lights and me going to film the low light setting 360 footages and stuff. I'm like, oh man, that would have been sweet. But you win some, you lose some. You learn from your mistakes. But and then I also got to tell you guys some really, really crazy news, because now there's some stuff, and I'm trying to speak it into existence, and we'll see. So if you're just joining the live, this is a whole new adventure, what I'm about to share with you guys right now. So between the years of 2021 and 2022 and the start of 2023, it's been pretty rough. It's been pretty rough on me, my lack of sleep, my lack of sanity, the ups and downs, the roller coasters, me losing both of my trucking companies at the end of 2022, basically. Well, one at the end of 2021 and one at the end of 2022. And the only thing that's really keeping me, active is YouTube, and relevant is YouTube. And then with, the start of 2023, me getting demonetized. Can you guys hear me okay? Just let me know if you guys can hear me okay with the sound of the Subaru. Because if not, I'll have to take you guys out of the holder. All right. So I got a special email the other day. And I'm gonna just tell it how it is, and then I'll let the story unfold. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a company called Blackmagic Designs. Blackmagic. So I got an email from a lady at Blackmagic Designs saying that she came across our YouTube channel and she was really impressed with what she saw, and she would like us, me, to create content. Well, let me go back into preface by saying that Blackmagic Designs is a really prestigious. They made a really prestigious editing software. It, according to the website, James Cameron and the production team of Avatar 2 used their product, DaVinci, and some of the other aspects of the products that they use. Thank you for stopping by, Joe. I appreciate it. Yeah, so they manufacture like cameras, editing softwares, plugins, different camera controllers. Like, they have a whole line. Like, it's a really top-notch, professional, industry standard company, Blackmagic Designs. And we were contacted by this woman from Blackmagic Designs saying that she wanted us to create advertising and to post it on the channel, and if we would be interested, except, you know, we would have to use the editing software and basically create our own 30-second to a minute long advertising bit, and they would pay us for it to roll ads on our videos. And this just happened yesterday. Like, where I read the email yesterday while I was at work. So it was probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. And I'm reading this email from this company, Blackmagic Designs, who wants us to advertise for them. And I'm like, after all that I've been through, after everything that I lost, you know, after all the work I put in, us losing the monetization on the channel, like, thank you, God. This is the break that I needed. For them to email us asking us if we're interested in working with them and them becoming a sponsor for the channel. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I broke down. Like, I pulled over and I started crying. And this was just yesterday. Pulled over and just started crying because I'm like, this is the break we desperately need. And then I got the follow-up email after I responded, yes, we're interested. And I'm like, yeah, we're interested. Yeah, like, yes, we're interested. And I've never used the software before because I tried downloading it, and for some reason the program wouldn't run after extracting the files. If you're not very tech savvy, it's basically like I bought the car, put the key in the ignition, and it just won't start. Basically, that, and at the time when I tried it, I was still pushing almost 70 hours a week at work. I got rid of the full-time editor because he was slacking off, and I just needed something to, I just needed something to work. I needed something that I could do basic edits. I'll learn it as I go. And so I taught myself how to edit. This other software, I never really gave their software a fair chance or a fair shake. Once it just didn't start up after me turning the key, I'm just like, I don't have time or patience for this. So get around this truck. So then I get the follow-up email from this lady saying that she was going to pay X amount of dollars every time we played the clip or every time we promoted the company. Let's just say that it started with a number and then a comma afterwards. So the whole morning, so mind you guys, girls, I start my day at 12:30 in the morning every day, Monday through Friday. So it's still kind of early. I'm just taking it all in, and I'm just an emotional wreck at work yesterday. And then it finally set in. I'm doing my happy dance at work. Every time I got to get out the truck to, do what I got to do at work, I'm just playing all the music in my headphones that would constitute a victory lap. So if you guys never heard the song, it's called "Got Money" by Lil Wayne and T-Pain. It's a really old song, but if you listen to it and you hear the energy that's in that song, then you would understand why I was so hyper yesterday. What is the monetization? Are you asking me? All right. So Peter said, "Did you ever find out why it didn't work?" No, I never found out why it didn't work because the editing software that I have now, I am content with it, but I'm not happy with it. I wish it did more. Like, it does not edit my 360 content, so I have to either use Adobe Premiere or I have to use my part-time editor to edit the content, which that costs a lot of money every time I got to do it, and I kind of got to hold his hand. I don't like doing that. So and then, so Craig, to answer your question, what is the monetization? Are you asking what is the amount of money that they were offering? So later on in the morning, during reasonable hours, I decide, no, it was actually afternoon when I got home, because I was super pumped. I'm like, you know what? I had my lady take the baby out. I was like, I really need to jump on the laptop. Sorry, Peter. I was like, I really need to jump on the laptop. I got to download this program and figure it out. Now comes the heartbreak. So they want me to sign this contract saying that I'm going to get paid a certain amount of dollars per video that I post. Oh, it gets better, RDR. It gets better. So I'm like, you know what? I need to like really buckle down. I need to figure out this software, why it's not working, this, that, and the third. So I go to open up the contract. I'm looking for the contract, can't find it. But I'm like, no sweat. I'm about to just download the program, try to figure out the software. Now comes the heartbreak. Here comes the heartbreak, guys. So, just how the young man who didn't believe that I was real about the external, I had my suspicions too. But my suspicions were a little more swept under the rug because everything that this individual in the email was saying and telling me, it all linked back to the official website of Blackmagic Designs. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you the amount that they offered, but yeah, so I'm not going to lie, I got a little skeptical. So what I did was I called the company and I said, hey, my name is Mike Safford. I run a YouTube channel. I was contacted by a woman named so-and-so via email offering us a sponsorship deal. And the person said, well, I've never heard of that person, but we have offices all around the world. So just because I've never heard of the person doesn't mean that that person does not exist. So I said, that's a fair point. And then she said, I can connect you with someone who would know indefinitely whether that person exists or not. And so I left the voicemail. I got a call back about 10 minutes later. Woman on the phone, very nice lady, very nice. Told her who I was, told her what I do, and I told her about the email that I got, and she said, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're probably like the fourth person that has reached out to us this week pertaining to similar emails. I just want to tell you that that's not us. And my heart sunk. So, whoever sent that email is probably a bot or something. And I don't know what, I didn't know what to make of it. So I asked the official representative if they do sponsorship deals. And she said, well, she gave me her answer. And she said, why don't we do this? Send me some videos of yours. Send me some videos of yours. And so that way we can see what you do and what you create. And so I said, okay. And now myself and an official representative of that company are talking. I'm trying to speak it into existence to work out some kind of a deal, and hopefully that will help me increase the production value of the channel, and it will help me expand into new horizons. And you know, I have, I have explained to her exactly what I do, and what happened to us. Or not what happened to us, but me losing everything and losing the trucking companies and everything like that. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, so I explained to her that you know that she did save me a lot of time and headache, but it was just heartbreaking to hear. So you win some, you lose some. In my case, it's more lose than win, but you know that's life. Life is a roller coaster. Life isn't always what it seems to be. So now I let you guys in on a little bit of a behind the scenes thing, you know. So you guys know I like to keep you guys in the loop when I can. Yeah, it is a very good thing that I called her. But it's all about, you know, doing your due diligence. Yeah, so, but I just got home. I gotta go take care of the dog. Um, so I am, yeah, I'm excited for Sunday and Saturday. If the weather pans out for Saturday and the client is willing to put up some extra funds, I'm excited, and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. So I will see you guys later. Be good. All right, Daz. Hope you feel better, and I'll see you guys later. So be good, be safe, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. See you soon.